in the midday. But it was like summertime. It was getting dark. The way things that were happening, there were screams, children crying everywhere, people screaming. But now when I looked at this boy, there was something. I was young most at the time. I never understood properly most what was coming up between his head, but it was something like guava, like a ripe guava with red spots in it. Yes, but it was brains coming out between his eyes. You see. So when I was looking at him, his eyes were open. He was looking at me, but there were slings, and then they had like watery, like there was this yes, like he was like no, not like actually crying, but it was like he's got these small magnifying glasses. I remember those were dead eyes. It was dead. They were because now I understand death now. You see. So he was dead, but he was still looking at me. I remember I looked at him when I was still looking at him. I just saw feet and hands coming and pulling him one by the other hand and others by the they pulled him. But when he was going, he was still looking at me. That was the trauma now. You see, growing up, I think that thing I used to wake up with screaming most of the time when I was young. It's ghosts that I had to grow up with because now you see, as a child, I was 7 years old. This guy was like I can never say my friend, but we always moved together with him. You see, now you can understand the impacts. You see what it does to a child when someone is shot and killed in front of you. Someone that you. So from that day on, I never told my parents. But I guess that was the day that I grew up. I guess that was the day I started understanding. Because from that day, I started so much hatred towards white people. Because now you see, growing up so as children, we were taught that all our troubles and our woes came from this apartheid system from the white people. You see, yeah. But I never hated white people. I've never hated it in my life.